Welcome back to the Quiet Car Podcast. On today's episode, Paige Becker out here making moves. Number one pick, coming in hot. Fanatics might need to go to JG Wentworth because this their money. They need it now. Okay.
You don't think they can hit the title loan place?
Nope. And also, we saw one of the greatest boxing matches of all times this week.
And then after that match, they did the Tyson fight.
Amen. But you already know what it is. What Not Wednesday today? YAYPO. Every single Wednesday. What is on the menu today?
Man, it's, you know what? I'm in one of those, dealer calls. So yeah, man, it's whatever the people want, man. The store is open. Every sport, non-sports as well.
It's request time.
Yeah, man, request, man.
It's request time. So like I said, so that is tonight. What Not Wednesday? YAYPO. Bookmark the show. 8:00.
Man, 8:00 hasn't been good to me, lately. So yeah, it's gonna be 9:00.
9:00. Ooh, late night. Late night creeps. Yeah. That's what we like to call it. But
he's gonna have the music on. Watch it. Don't have your mom around.
Oh snap! So like I said, every single week we do the same thing over and over again. You already know what it is. JP, tell them what's up.
Bro, it's been a wonderful week in the hobby. So I got a few things that I thought of talking about. I did a Whatnot stream. Went pretty well. Learned how to use the dual phase camera setup, which okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. And that was just on the phone. So I didn't have to have a second camera set up. That went pretty good. I didn't have any bit of the type of inventory I thought I was going to have. We went to a show and we kind of got in a little late, and there may or may not have been the best not deals out there because everything was overpriced. And then you go, well, hey man, I've got cash in my pocket. Do a deal,
which is crazy.
Like right here, like we, but yeah, people just, which I get it because there's a show coming up this weekend, so they're just like, whatever. If it doesn't sell here, it'll sell there. But
don't count the chickens before it hatch.
So yeah, that was kind of the lackluster part of that show, but good vibes. I like to jam with like a playlist, and I feel like I've got like a pretty good playlist for like, and I just keep throwing jams, and it's like, okay, something's good's gonna pop up. You might have to skip around a little bit just to keep the vibes going with the
Question.
show. Yes.
Are you hooked up to YouTube?
No, that's gonna be the next step.
Don't do it.
Okay, well, so you don't get
I'm gonna have to disconnect mine because I can't play music.
Oh yeah, of course not. It's YouTube. You're gonna get copyright. Yeah, you can't do that on
about 12 times.
What?
Yes.
Not
but
12.
Here's the problem though. Here's the problem is you can't. I don't know how to save it on to Twitch at all.
Oh, I'll show you how to do it.
Cool, because that's two shows that I've ran and gone through Twitch, but then I was like, all right, how the fuck do I save this?
Really? Oh yeah, I'll tell you how to do it.
Okay.
It's because the same thing that we did like Friday, and every time we stream now, it says Twitch now.
Bet. Okay.
Because if you didn't say nothing, then I would have kind of dived deep into it. But yeah.
Yeah, so that's the other learning, and obviously everything's progress. How do we get better every fucking time?
Yeah, 1% a day.
However, the only bad thing about shooting the dual face off the camera is I've got my camera at the angle so I can like hold cards at the table, and it's
That's
got like
right.
this weird upshot.
I was
So
gonna
it
ask
does
you
make.
how it does that. Yeah, like
I
does
didn't.
is the
I didn't
camera
hate
able
it,
to
but I
get to
didn't
the
love
bottom?
it. Yeah, because I've got like a little thing set like this on my phone, so it
Yeah.
charges while I walk or while I'm streaming.
Yeah.
So it does make me want to get a second camera still, just to stick a second camera up and have one this way at a normal fate. Because the whole like looking at the bottom
Yeah.
of my chin, I was like, damn, I do need to shave. So
Jesus.
that's why we got the
You
fresh shave right now.
got a booger in your nose.
Damn.
Yeah, no doubt. Like 100%.
Right.
Damn.
And then the other thing I was going to bring up is fucking being on multiple platforms. You have to be on multiple platforms,
Mm-hmm.
multiple ways to sell to have any level of success.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So I think you have to be on multiple platforms to have any level of success in this hobby, because if you are on just one platform, you are going to see a very skewed view. Because recently I had a basketball card up. I've had it up for like, it's probably one of the longest things that's been sitting on my eBay that I've actually been trying to sell. And it was one of those things. I bought it for like $5. Like I got a steal on it. It was numbered to like 15 or 20. I was like, the right buyer is going to come, but it's just going to have to sit. But bro, I tried to run it on Whatnot, probably out of my 4 streams, out of 3 of them, and people didn't want to start it at $1, and then it's on eBay, and somebody sends me a $16 offer with free shipping, and I'm like, accept. So you always have to be on multiple platforms, and I think you really should be on more than 2.
Yeah.
But two should be a bare minimum, and including hey, I sell at shows and eBay. Okay, that's kind of enough, but almost not.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with you on that, man. I utilize, alt, whatnot,
Oh, I forgot about
PSA.
alt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff that's in my PSA vault. I send those over to eBay, sell through PSA also. Yo, that play we did at the National, man, going the consignment route.
Yes.
DC.
That was a good one, dog.
Bro.
That's
listen.
a nice move to do once a month. I agree.
Yes.
I will wholeheartedly stand by that.
I got my package right here. Sending to DC on tomorrow.
Dog. We got way too many cars sitting, man. And yeah, they can be moving.
CMC.
That consignment helps.
Yeah, the COMC. I love them a lot.
COMC.
Yeah, COMC as well. Yeah.
You
got to be on multiple, man.
That's been kind of. But see, with me with COMC is like, if I know they're at a show, that's probably the only time I would
submit to them.
Yeah, because I don't want to pay for the shipping and stuff. But if I know that they're there, or if I know they're gonna be close, I just really load up. I load up on stuff, dude. I still be getting offers like every week. I've been probably getting offers on cars.
Well, God forbid if you were submitting once a month, 12 times a year.
Yeah.
Whatever right. the third Friday of every month, whatever the amount that I've got that I'm just tired of, just send it off. Send it off.
So now, since we're talking about this, the importance of the online selling to card shows now. Like, this is basically what we're talking about, is that if you've been in the card show game for 40 years, you're not worried about the online stuff because you have your people ready to go. This is what you've been doing. Ain't really that much really changed. If you're new to this and you want to stay true to this,
it's everything.
You gotta be on all platforms. Whatnot, eBay. If you want to do a car show, you gotta do a car show. That's what. If you want to do all, COMC, all that. Yeah. But then it's also now it's like, for me, my strategy this year is, which I've said, I want to do more cons. I want to do more anime conventions. Now,
yes.
The thing that it like the anime conventions, I believe it works, especially with sports
I love
cards.
that. Love that
It
vibe.
works. The thing is, I seen them vendor tables prices,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
it's gonna be up there. It's
Yes.
it's up
But
there.
the thing with that is you're not necessarily paying for a table. You're paying for a space. So
Mhm.
that's like how Yabo had it set up, and it was like a little store.
Yep.
Like you literally walk in and like
Yep.
here's stuff. So it's different in that sense, though. But yeah, it is a higher
But that's a
entry
half a
point.
section.
Yeah.
You know, if
I
you
think
got
it's I think it's
half a
done right.
section, you can set up like that. But yeah, it's more difficult if you're just getting a single table or something like that. But yeah, I love the cons, man. I love the con energy.
It's amazing.
Well, I think the appeal to taking the sports to the cons is dad's there.
Yes.
Even mom's there, right? Like if
Absolutely.
we've got Caitlin Clark's, if we've got, you name the hottest, latest, greatest football, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kids are playing, your teens cosplaying, whatever. Fuck. Oh, you got this Joe Burrow auto? Shit,
Shit,
$600.
even old
I
school
just dropped
stuff.
$1,200 on some kind of plastic sword and costume setup for this kid. Yeah, I'm gonna treat myself too. No, I had real fucking fun at this con. You know what I'm
And
saying? Like,
they're coming to your table
Mhm.
and selling stuff. The amount of
Oh my
product
god!
that
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Collecticon Atlanta. Now it was like old school. Even the magazine, the ticket that you got with the Jordan stuff was like, I know that's not in my field of study. I know who this, I said, come back. He's gonna be back in like 20 minutes. Just come back in 20 minutes. 20 minutes on the dot. Ain't no like
Mhm.
it's no yeah, like we'll come back and you never see him again. It's okay, they come back in 20 minutes. I
Yeah.
mean,
yes.
like I said, the amount of stuff I was buying stuff. When I said I was buying Trevor Lawrence autos for the low, and then just whoop, whoop, same hour.
Yeah.
Yes. And here's
Yeah.
the other thing. It's just such a different vibe. It's literally, hey, bro, I got $100 on this.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 95, but I'm going to give you a good deal. Here's 85. And they're like, bro, the last comp did 88, and they're like, cool, I'll do it. Like versus the card guy, he's going to tell you the last 25 comps, and he's going to comp you from something, the very lowest comp like 6 years
Oh my
ago.
gosh, yes.
But in 2014, this sold for $21.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
okay, cool. Go back to 2014.
I think it's the difference of it's going to be with an end user. Like
Yeah.
everybody at the card show,
Yeah.
I'm buying this to flip this, to buy this, to flip this, to flip this, and it's like
This is a big
you
circle.
know, you
Goes
get
around in a
it's-
circle.
Yep.
Man. But it's just so joyful though, man, to be the last one to sell it to us, long time home, forever home.
Well, see, the forever home I think is more realistic at a con versus
Yeah.
bro. I got a message on something that I was selling on eBay, and it's like, oh, it's for my kid's birthday, but I need to keep within his budget.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Perfect.
Bro.
Yeah.
Perfect. But I mean, that's the strategy like you have to have. Like I said, if you're out here, even with these car shows, like I said, if this is the only thing you do, even if you say it, like I said, it's mind boggling when you talk to somebody that sells cards, sells a lot of cards, that goes, let me just get your Instagram. We'll just try. I don't have Instagram. What do you mean you don't have Instagram?
Bro, I know he's not going to hear, but shout out to the local homie. It's a younger guy who goes to the card shop for the trade nights, works at our local baseball stadium. Bro's like a freshman in college. I'm like, hey, get an Instagram. He's like, oh, why would I want that? And I was like, dude, deals, steals,
yeah.
like it'll open up your world because he's a baseball guy. I'm like, I see so much baseball shit that I'm just like, I know like some, but not, I don't know. I'm just saying, like you've got to put yourself out there. You've got to be multiple places.
Got to. If you want to take this seriously, if you want to make a profit out of this, you got to. I mean, like I said, you can do just only car shows. So we're not going out here going like you have to if it works for you and that's your speed, cool. You don't want to deal with it on a Sunday through Thursday basis, and you just want to just do the Saturdays, the Friday or Saturday, or just the Saturday shows, go right ahead. This is for people that goes, I need a profit and a better way, more opportunity to sell this card. Because like I said, you can go to show. Like, listen, I've been to a lot of shows. I've been set up at a lot of shows. So everyone's different. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if I don't have something now, follow me on Instagram.
Right.
I'm going to post stuff up there.
I can't tell you how many times I've literally like been trying to buy from somebody and they go, oh, I don't know. And I'm just like, hey, here's my Instagram. Here's my phone number. I'll be honest with you. There's a few guys that have a few things that literally have my phone number in their fucking phone. And I'm like, hey, bro, you still got that? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, just in case.
Yeah. And I mean, some do it like, just to get to, the card they want to get to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean,
well, that's Jerry knows Amani has something that Jerry wants, but I know he's not going to let go of it unless it's for X, Y, and Z. Well, so like currently somebody had put out a bounty on a card that I'm going to keep my mouth shut on because not a lot of people are looking for it, but I'm looking for that thing every day on eBay. Every day.
Every day.
I like if I'm in the bathroom and I'm just like scrolling, doing the thing, I'm like, all right, let me see if this is listed on eBay.
You know what website to look up now? The website I told you about. We're not going to put that out there. We're gatekeeping that.
No, don't gatekeep it. They still don't know the card. Shout it out.
Pickclick.com.
Pickclick.com.
P as in
pencil.
Or Paul Skeens. So y'all heard about the Paul Skeens bounty?
So the original bounty by I think the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Now hold on. For our listeners that don't know, this is out of what product is this? It's the debut patch auto. So it's the
is this Chrome?
Patch.
Yeah, but is this Chrome?
No.
What is this? Update?
I think it's update.
Update. Yeah.
So it's update. Okay. So it's out of update. Debut patch. His
auto.
First
101.
Yeah. Which is his first game that he played in. Paul Skeens, the pitcher for Pittsburgh Pirates.
And it's an actual game worn patch. That's what I actually really appreciate about these cards. And it's only one. There's no other. There's only one of ones. It's not like a modern day like, oh, this is his, rookie.
No, it's on the actual day.
No, it is the only one on the planet. Photo match, whole nine, like big deal.
Legit.
And it only from day one, the first day on the field.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah. True rookie card. And it's signed. So there you go.
So they put out so the Pittsburgh Pirates put out, what was it again, Amani?
So their bounty is 30 years. You have season tickets, home games, behind home plate, and you can sit like next to Livy Dunn. That's kind of like what it is. Okay, cool, whatever.
Wow.
There's actual people, real life, living, breathing people out here that goes, that's not a bad deal. Sir, how old are you? Now, Libby Dunn is 22 years old. Let's just put that out there. But
very marketable, respectfully.
I ain't got no conversation with no 22-year-old.
Well, first off, facts. And if I'm going that route, there's some real pretty girls in the WNBA that's right there.
I can't look for me to sit next to you at a ball game. What are we gonna talk about?
Facts.
Let me tell you about. First thing I'm gonna this conversation I'm gonna have. Hey, girl, let me tell you about the Green Ranger and how bad Tommy was when he almost took over the Earth. When he went through the Megazord by himself, whooped all the Rangers by himself, and took down the Megazord by himself with a flute. That's the conversation I'm having for a 22-year-old. And if you can't relate to it, no. But the funny thing about it,
I think my favorite number 22 is Brink. I think she's 22.
Is Brink 22?
I think that's the
Caitlin Clark 22 also.
You have to be at least 22. Yeah, she's number 22.
I thought 22 was your was Caitlin Clark. Which one saw Mysteries together?
22 is crazy.
I can't do that with 22.
Nothing.
That's no, and I see, and it's so crazy. I see like,
big facts though, big facts, like no interest at all. But no interest.
Listen. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my boy. He's about the same age as me. He got.
Amani said he needs some Diana Taurasi. I think she's 42.
What only thing we're gonna do is just play
round about that era, yeah.
At least
you know what I'm saying.
At least we can,
right.
We could probably talk about like MJ or like who's better.
No, you sit there, tell her about the Green Ranger, and she goes, "Oh, I remember that." What do you mean?
She probably don't. She probably like, "Well, when I was doing it, we had Thundercats." Oh,
watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
So, first of all, shout out to the Thundercats. I ain't nothing wrong with Thundercats. I love Thundercats.
Ain't nothing wrong with Thundercats.
But shout out to my boy who I had to go to a luncheon a couple weeks ago, right? And he's he's around my age, this, right? So, I forget what organization I was anyway. So I had to go to a luncheon. He showed up, right? And so he had, he had a girl on his arm, this and this. And I was like, oh, okay, you brought your I thought it was little sister, little cousin or something. I didn't know what was going on, right? And no, this is a blah blah blah.
Your dad? No.
I was like, first thing I was like, that's all money.
Oh, money.
I said she is in it for the money, and I can't blame her.
Straight up.
I can't blame her at all. I can't blame her at all because he listen, he got it, so it ain't tricking. That's all I'm gonna say.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
He got it. I'm gonna just shout out to him. He got it. He got it 100%. So
100.
Hey, you donate me my first Rolex.
Straight? No, we ain't talking about Rolex. We talking about head straight to Land Rover. That's how
I don't want no Ford.
It's not a Ford if you squint your eyes a little bit on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a Ford, but
yeah. What is that? The Ridgeline? I'll take a CRV.
Yes.
I know. First, not over no Range Rover.
This is a Honda Snap.
Not over a Range Rover. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not over a Range Rover. Not over a Range Rover.
Oh, hell yeah, over a Range Rover. What do you mean?
Not over a Range Rover.
I can tow more. It's more reliable and better gas.
No, we're talking
Yeah.
about
You're
the
parked
looks
at
now.
the shop, and I'm still
No,
driving. I still won the
You
race.
gonna be
no,
at the
I'm
shop
not.
for sure.
I'm not doing that.
Goodbye head gasket.
I'm
Uh-oh.
not. I'm not doing
Oh,
that.
sir, it's 8,000 miles. You already blew a transmission? Well, it's okay. We don't cover it under warranty because you were driving it on the road.
Yeah, you
Mm-mm.
stupid.
But I had my insurance and
Yeah,
everything. I was doing the
Shout,
speed limit.
I
Yeah.
shout out to
definitely
Range
would
Rover.
suggest it. I
Shout out to
wouldn't
Range Rover.
suggest it.
Oh, give me a BMX. I'm not a BMX. A BMW.
I was just sitting there thinking just
Nah.
as reliable, a BMW.
B. Give
Hey,
me a. Give me a BMW iX7. I'll take
The
that
only
too.
good BMW is the one that's got the 350 Chevrolet motor in it.
Give me an M8.
Thrift swap.
okay.
I do an M8 also.
No.
Um,
No.
what?
No.
You would do an
Chevy
M8
motor
too?
in it. Yeah, if I do, it's literally going to have a Chevrolet motor. Twin
Mm.
turbo. What you got on that?
I take. Listen, I take a 350 any day.
Hell yeah.
I
But I
take a
want the old square body BMW if I'm going to get one.
350.
the M4.
No, it's like the 318 or whatever. The old drift car.
Oh
Literally like the two- Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Those
the
were
one.
solid. Those were solid.
No, that'd be the one. So shout out to Golden. He came aggressively.
Bro, first off, love Ken. Shout out Ken. I know you don't listen to the podcast yet, but we can't wait to have you on.
Gangster moves. What he
Fucking
said.
Gangster.
He
Thug
said.
life.
Yeah,
He goes.
Golden been doing this forever, man. He's tuned in. He's dialed in, man.
He goes. Yeah, that offer for that Paul Scenes feels great and everything, whatever. But I can put your kids through college
And then some.
and then some. So make a choice.
Yeah, bam. That's
I mean,
that's what I want to hear when I come with a car. Be like, you know what? Where'd you say your kid wanted to go to college?
he said
He's
he
like,
promoted,
we're in New
Exactly.
Jersey, Rutgers, whatever. Yeah.
he
Exactly.
promoted and everything.
Be like, yeah,
promoted.
oh yeah, you got Bella at Spelman. Yeah.
I mean, what's the realistic number?
On
Half
the
a million?
Skeens? All right. Shoot
On
your
the
number
Paul,
first. Paul Skeens, pro debut patch.
Raw.
okay, so there's been like, phenomenal pictures, as young as Paul Skeens coming into the league or whatever.
Hold on, before you throw a number, fairness, I think the first two that I've seen on eBay, one was like 1,400 and then another was like 2,500. I have no idea who the players were. I don't know their relevance, but those are like the only ones I've seen so far. But he is the biggest name of the biggest card of that set, 100%. So
yeah, so I don't give like so much like credit to like him having a good start. It gonna be really about the longevity of his
Right.
career and where he really ends up. So just looking at that, based on like rookie cards or like somebody I would, like right now, maybe compare him to kind of like maybe like Doc, who ain't in the hall. So I mean, maybe his career be better, but
what do you think that card goes for, though? I mean, listen, somebody either if they don't take it and they send it to Golden straight off the rip,
right?
Because I feel like that's what's going to happen. We're not
if
hitting a collector,
right? If it go to Golden, that Paul Skeens gonna go for like high five figures.
But what's the number though? Because we're gonna clip this.
So I would say this.
Topps
offered $50,000.
I would say like 25, 30,000.
Whoa, that low?
No. Topps just offered 50 though.
Yeah, Topps just offered 50 for it.
So somebody's gonna either have to match 50 or go above.
Man.
I'm thinking somewhere.
That's what bothers me. Like you're betting so much on
I'm guessing like $75,000-$80,000 if it were to go with buyer premium.
Wow,
that is crazy, man.
Okay. So
Just on the hype that he's had. I mean,
the only
because he's one of the only people who seems relevant to baseball who was not in the World Series. Everybody else that was not in the World Series,
De La Cruz.
Yes, that was going to be my next follow up. It was going to be De La Cruz,
and his patch is in there.
I mean, both
that
of
would be
them
the
have
next.
like high trajectories, but I think the sexy part is the patch. That's the new thing.
It's everything. It's everything.
Right.
He's got autos out and everything else.
Right. It's that
Crazy numbers.
patch is that's what's really gonna drive it, man. I mean, I just hate I don't hate it because like, congrats to them. But having such a high value card, and I mean, you hadn't proven yourself to Hall of Fame status, and you look at somebody's rookie card, like I don't know, say like a
So we do like what is it?
like a Frank Thomas or
Amani, throw us a number.
a John Smoltz. I mean, John Smoltz rookie card ain't gonna go for like no $80,000.
Yeah, but it's no patch on it either.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same.
It doesn't have the patch on it.
That's the whole big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why the patch is gonna like drive that price. Like it could be even six figures with that patch.
It's the only one.
Yeah.
But it's the with the Yamamoto. Like
that's there's a list of giant names in there for sure. I mean, it's not just you bust if you don't hit the Skeens or the De La Cruz.
Because Yamamoto proved himself, right?
Oh, Yamamoto's a beast. Yeah, but
more than Skeens.
In his life,
I don't watch it. I don't watch it.
I don't know either. That's we asking the expert right here. This is the baseball expert.
If you playing professional before, Skeens hadn't done that.
I don't know. I just know that Skeens is one of the only players that people are still talking about outside of who he's dating. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
Yamamoto got a ring, so
that's crazy. But Skeens did win. Did he win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he Rookie of the Year.
He won Rookie of the Year. So I mean that kind of equate for something. I don't know the numbers. I don't know what Skeens out here doing.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know how to do the WAR and all that stuff because I hear these guys and they're talking about like this, that, and I'm like, I don't know that part of baseball.
Yeah, WAR is basically like if you are replaced with somebody, how much does your team still win if you're replaced at your position?
Okay.
Basically, that's what that's telling. I mean, that's a good kind of way to represent it. And also, I don't know what Paul Skeens' WAR is, but all I know is he a pitcher. He had a good start, like many have. I don't think that card.
But
just history says that card ain't gonna hold its value.
The Drew Jones thing. What was that? 2 years ago?
No, I think Drew Jones went off his name. I think that was strictly off his dad's name because he didn't have no bat at all. I tell you that he ain't got no power. I think that's for me. Looked at that and went, that's off his daddy's name, 100%. Because when you see him play, you should be able to go, he ain't got no power. I don't know why the hype is right there. At first, before you even see him swing, was his off his daddy's name 100%. That's why I believe it. And if anybody says anything different, let me know.
Because I don't know if I've seen enough. I just seen
I don't even think he still. I think he doesn't start. I don't think he's in the majors. I don't think. Because he couldn't. I don't think he can hit it over the wall. And he's supposed to be this special player and all this other whatever.
I don't know.
He ain't.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, you know me, man. You get the card, man. Get up off it, cause I don't trust him. I don't
ASAP.
trust him to stay healthy. I mean, Shohei already had surgery on his daggone arm and whatnot.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
he's a once in a generation though.
I mean,
He's kind of proven his status.
hey, the Pirates thinking that about Paul Skeens right
Oh,
now.
but
They're
Paul Skeens
like,
ain't hit it. First of all, one
just from pitching,
That's the
nobody's
other
gonna
thing. That's
vote
the
that
other
good.
thing is if you're not a hitter as a pitcher, at least in this hobby, pitchers don't get love, bro.
no, well, they're getting love now. Him and Yamamoto, that's probably the top one. Who else we got? That's probably gonna be the top ones.
Yeah, Amani, you just proved the whole point right there.
Yeah, but I mean, this
Like that's the whole point, bro. It's not like
and then Ohtani.
it's not like quarterbacks where like quarterbacks are like, oh, you're gonna have a Lamar Jackson guy, you're gonna have a Josh Allen guy. Like Jalen Hurts is still gonna sell in Alabama. Like,
yeah. But you just look at like Hall of Famers, like rookie card prices versus I picture Hall of Famers versus like fielders, known batters. Yeah, man, the prices are like a lot different. Like Maddox don't get no love like he's supposed to, in my opinion. That whole Braves trio of Hall of Famers. I mean, like some early like Pedro Martinez, some of those get Mariano Rivera. But yeah, man.
but not a house though. That's the thing. These people. I mean, the Drew
Right,
Jones
right.
was like a house, guys and girls.
It was
Like
crazy.
literally,
It was crazy.
Right.
It was crazy,
bro. We were 1-0 away from a second comma. Like, buy a house, touch grass. Like,
but even with Paul Skeens,
or go get go buy a dead guy. Oh, hey, I picked up this Mickey Mantle, Babe Ruth, whoever.
But a pitcher is not going to win you the World Series, right? Like one pitcher is not even going to get you to the World Series. They don't have a team. Like Pittsburgh don't have a team. I think that's the whole for me is there's nobody on there. That's going to equate to them going to the playoffs, going to the World Series.
Yeah, I mean, you got some that you can. You need some more like pitchers. Definitely, you can't have him like solely.
No, he's not gonna pitch every game.
He gonna win you a bunch of games though. He gonna win you a bunch, but he can only pitch like every 4 or 5 days, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
In a 5-game series, you're gonna see him maybe 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we? Yeah, what are we doing?
Well, you know what else is a bust?
Yeah, it's crazy prices, man.
Apparently, the Beckett guys, insurance companies. Like, what was that again, Amani? With the guy it's the company who owns Beckett. Beckett's
I don't know. I don't know enough on that one. I can't speak on that.
So there might be a situation where Beckett's getting sold. Y'all
getting liquidated.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just found out about it. I don't know enough about it to comment on it. I just know they're getting liquidated. Beckett's up for sale. Who gonna buy it? I don't know.
CGC.
Hey, for the people, hold on.
It would be nice.
It's not. It's very.
I like that angle.
it's not looking good because, like I said, Fanatics can't get them.
Yeah, Fanatics is not got the budget.
So even okay. So with this Fanatics going on, no more Fanatic Fest in Orlando. They just canceled that one or whatever. They lost money on New York, which is like, it is what it is. You're gonna lose money. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Such a big event.
My whole thing is, now you're not going to even come close to the first one. You just ain't gonna do it. Okay, cool. Why go back to New York? Why keep the New York stuff going? My whole thing with Fanatics was, and like I said, we understand that's not a card show. It was a Fanatic Fest. It was a celebration of sports. I guess whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. And then it just had cards over here just to sell. But it wasn't a card show. Orlando was the card show. We ain't gonna have all the rings and stuff and then interested. We don't have 40-40 club. We're not doing all that.
Jay-Z's not coming.
Jay-Z's not coming. Oh. So you have the card show, which I was very interested to see how that was going to compare to the national. Because that's basically what you're comparing this to. You have a big enough show, same tables, same size as the national, in Orlando, which is a bigger venue than the national. When it was, I think their biggest venue was Anaheim, when it was out there in California back in 19. I think that was probably the biggest venue. If anybody else know, let me know, whatever. And you cancel that, which is cool, whatever, hurricane, this, whatever roof, whatever the thing is. Cancel it, cool. My whole thing is, you lost money in New York. Why are you going back to New York where it's not going to be the same show? You probably won't generate the same amount of profit from that show.
You're not going to generate the same amount of buzz
at all, because we kind of know what it is, and you're not going to copy what you already did, because you're going to, like I said, even if you lose the 40-40 club and you put something else in there, it's still not going to, you're either going to do the same as you did or make it less. And it's in New York. So the overhead just on New York is crazy.
Tremendous.
My whole thing is, why don't they just do regular car shows? But then they're going to do regular car shows because they're going to do what they want to do because it's Fanatics. That's what the problem going to lie is that we don't want no ordinary car show. Now, you ain't going to have Tom Brady walking around like you did. You're not going to have whatever this and this.
Gronk's not going to slam the slab down to crack it open to give it a signature.
No.
Gronk smash. Everybody's like, yay, that's so cool. You go to put your little Zion case on somebody's thing. Don't put your stuff on my case.
I know. Shout out to them dealers, man. Jeez.
First off, Gronk can break a slab on my table anytime.
Anytime of the week.
Come on, dude, Gronk.
And then, like I said, they're not paying.
Gronk know that not real money.
And they're not paying their influencers anymore. They cut all them contracts loose, gone.
Oh,
you know, I'm just saying, you know what? I mean, how long Fanatics gonna be in this hobby for? That's really the real question. You know,
especially when we're in a world where, when we talk about hitting the Paul Skeens, nobody's talking about keeping it. Nobody's going,
no,
I don't care about the money. I'm holding this till I'm 90. That's the issue. Like,
it's too money driven.
That's the sex appeal of Pokemon. There is so much of a difference where sports, I'm ripping this, I'm flipping it, I might grade it, I might hold it that long. But after that thing is graded, we've got our high resolution scans. We've already sent it to 10 people to try to sell it. Pokemon, bro, a lot of those people are just like, nah, it's going in the safe.
That's
that's it's like a completely different mindset. It's like
right. Yeah.
Everybody
Like
trying to...
if I pull the schemes,
Gone. You're not holding it.
Yeah, I'm not holding that.
What?
Bro, I'm yeah, there's no way.
If the bounty is like 100,000, like why would I hold it?
I'm not holding that. That
No, what?
they ain't my team, they ain't my dude.
At all.
And the data says, history says he ain't gonna be in the hall.
He ain't gonna be in the hall. Is Randy Johnson in the hall?
That card won't hold his value. Yeah, Randy Johnson Hall of Fame.
Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna hold its value. So why would you keep it? You got to be a super duper Pittsburgh Pirates fan.
And that person, it would make sense, right? But what is it? 30 years of tickets?
30 years.
What does 30 years worth of tickets cost? I mean, yes, you get the benefit of, okay, hey, I get to sit in the suite by the
at a Pittsburgh Pirate game.
Yeah, I mean,
little nothing.
Well, and I mean, I'm not trying to insult any Pittsburgh Pirates.
I will 100%. Y'all don't show up to y'all games.
Go Braves.
Y'all don't show up to y'all games. It's always empty. It's always empty. And they talk about how
But here's my thought, though, is if you could get all that money now in one lump sum or have that money spread out like, minced garlic for 30 years, like, bro, I'm taking the one lump sum, buying as much Bitcoin as you can. Not financial advice.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, diversify. Go buy a house. Go do that. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think the biggest issue is nobody's talking about. I'm holding that. Like the new Pokemon set right now, Surgeon Sparks. I guarantee you, the first person that hits a black label, or at least first 10, not all 10 of those are going to go to market. There's literally going to be somebody who goes, nope, I believe in this card. I believe in this character. I think it's going to be worth more money. Yeah, the Pikachu with the candles on its head. The super expensive one.
That's birthday Pikachu?
No, it's out of Surgeon Sparks. It's like crystals, but Amani goes, oh, it's got candles over its head.
Look like candles.
Oh. Gotcha.
Black
cat. Like candles. And the black cat. Shout out to my black cat. I just picked up another one. I traded for a baby Pikachu, and I got on top of it.
Hey, you want to give a little review on the show on what you picked up?
Oh yeah. So with my black cat.
Well, yeah.
With the whole show.
Let's talk about the show a little bit.
So okay.
I mean, first off, let's preference on when we got there and.
So we literally got there like maybe 30 minutes before close, right?
Yes.
Maybe about I would say an hour before, about 45 minutes before close.
45 minutes solid for sure. In the parking lot for an hour.
Now,
as people were already packing up.
It's a 2-day show, Friday and Saturday. Okay. It just wasn't a good show.
In the last 30 minutes.
It wasn't a good show. Yeah. But for what we heard, it wasn't a good show. So it don't matter to me. I love those shows. I gotta get inventory for whatnot. So, and I did this, but I also had a baby Pikachu. Just got back PSA 10. It was a little sparkly, so I don't really know the whatever name
Japanese something.
And it was exactly Japanese.
What the card was.
Matter of fact, I could probably look it up. My recent sales. And so So I had that, and so last comp did like 185 on it, right? So I'm asking 200 on it because I can't, whatever. If y'all don't ask, if y'all don't ask what Walmart prices is, if you don't go to Walmart and go like, well, can I get this? Then I'm gonna do the same thing. So it is what it is.
This one's got a dent in the box. Can I get $20 off?
So it is a it's a hollow Japanese promo. I got it right here, and it's a DP card exchange. So whatever that means, I don't know what that means, but that's what I had, right?
Okay.
So this guy was selling Pokemon cards. Well, interesting enough, I'll just say this, that things that I heard at the show was Pokemon did good, excellent, and singles did also good and excellent. You know? Now, my belief, which I feel like I'm kind of right by now, is that having card shows in the fall is a bad idea because you're competing with, especially down south, you're competing with football, and you're competing with NFL, and you're competing with sports betting also. So those three is like nobody's gonna go to shows. It is what it is. Now, if you're Dallas, people won't go because it's Dallas. If you're like, if you're a mid-level show, whatever. If you're a top of the line show, okay, cool. They're gonna probably go to them shows, not the little ones, especially down south. It just doesn't work. Now, I believe that you go to cons work because listen, these people ain't touching grass. They are not watching football. They ain't gonna name no players. So they in it for the Pokemon, One Piece, and all this other stuff. So that's going to work more than sports cards. That's all my belief. Anyway, so we go to the show. Like I said, Pokemon did good at the show. Singles did good at the show, which is highly understandable. So there's a guy selling Pokemon there, which I forgot his name, but I think he lives in Trussville right now. So shout out to him. I went over there. He never seen the car before, which I was like, perfect. I told him what the comps was and everything, and I was like, okay. He was like, well, I can do full trade on it, or he was doing like either 70 or 80% off, which it really doesn't matter. Cause of course I didn't, I learned from Wnba that, I don't have all that money into the car, so I can, I don't whatever, that's what you learn from people, right? And so
I ain't got that in that car.
I got that in that car. Oh, that's cool.
Got that in that car.
So
we can negotiate for real.
So I just saw a black cat that I liked. I saw actually two that I liked, but I was like, I never had this black cat. So I got a black cat and I got another black cat. I don't know. I think it's English, but whatever it is, what it is. And he just gave me $100 on top. I was like, cool. Ain't no problem with that. Then for that 100, I bought a box of the Surgeon Sparks in it. And I pulled a magnet from that. Magneton from that. So, and
I thought the car was the actual magnet. That's dope.
I mean, he looks like a magnet. It's like a little circle with little hooks on it. Little things like little hooves on it. Little magnets on it.
Like a horseshoe.
Yeah, a horseshoe. That's what I'm saying. And so
I know the shape. Gotcha.
I'm actually gonna do an experiment. So hopefully this video come out soon. Is that we're gonna go to GameStop and get them graded.
Oh yes. Yeah.
You go to GameStop and get it graded.
I like it.
Because that goes into the next subject. Your boy Nat Turner is on the board at GameStop.
Yeah.
Because they're doing so phenomenal.
Making
right now.
GameStop better. What?
Making GameStop great again.
Hey, bro.
Hey.
Everybody was talking about.
I was talking mad trash about GameStop and them dealing with cards. I was talking mad trash.
You wasn't the only one.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now, how I looked at it, when you kind of like going like, okay, why are they grading cards? This is crazy, right? Which I was about to hop on that boat. Then I was like, I'm gonna just let it sail that way, right? When the thing that always brings me back to TCG is Jerry always says that if you can please the mamas, you can please the family.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about that and what GameStop is doing, which we said this on this podcast, is that GameStop, you go to a city.
There's no friction. The kid sits there and rips a pack and goes, "Hey, mom, I want to grade this." They're in the store. Like there is no friction. Mom already trusts and knows this brand. Like while I love Nash cards and I love submitting through them, mom, that's friction for mom.
Yes.
GameStop is nothing. GameStop is, oh, I hand you this and then it comes back to us graded. Oh,
great, easy.
Okay, easy.
Because like in Huntsville, shout out to Champs, which is probably one of the best LCSs, probably in the South. I love them, but the thing is that you can't get your cars graded through them. They're not going to do it.
I think we're going to talk him into it eventually, but as of this instant of this recording,
he's too gangster to do that. That's what I love. That's what I love. This is crazy. I love Bruce because he goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
For real.
You're not wrong.
If it ain't broke,
for real.
He is old school going. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, and I can definitely appreciate that because, and I like I said, I love Chance because it helps me get my whatnot material. I'll tell you that. You can't go to and I go to a lot of sports cards shops. They ain't got what Champs got, and it pisses me off when I go to these other shops and go,
bro. I go to some of these other shops, and the thing in my head, I'm like, if you guys were not selling wax, you would be fucked.
Oh yes,
like if you guys did not have sealed products, you would not be in business.
You could not survive.
You go to Champs, and I've never been to Burbank, but I would equate it to a mini Burbank.
We could talk about that too. We'll talk about that later.
Like
Burbank,
we might be working something out with that too.
But right now you can't grade in Huntsville. So we have 3 GameStops with 2 of them that you can grade to.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go to that GameStop and kids want a graded card, you go to the GameStop. It's there's a name to it. And
it's a name that they've known since they were kids.
And on top of that, there's insurance.
Even if mom didn't go to GameStop,
the kid knows.
Her brother did. Her dad did. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my brother used to always go get Madden or 2K or whatever.
It's always a story. You stayed in line midnight runs.
Yeah, since the 80s. I ain't realized it was like since the 80s.
Yeah. And this is probably the best GameStop has probably ever been right now.
Well, they did boom a couple years ago.
That was the
stock. That was the stock.
That was the stock and everything.
That was a whole different thing.
But now, them into getting cards and everything.
I don't know, Amani. I mean, I hate to be pure nostalgic, but like back when there were physical disc, and I literally remember waiting in line till midnight to go buy a video game.
I had the chair and everything out.
Dog, we had a chair, we had a TV. Like somebody would back their truck in, have a generator running, be playing Xbox or whatever. It's like, okay, hey, we're getting Halo 3. We're sitting there playing Halo 2 in the fucking line. Like, not to say make GameStop great again, but
the nostalgia was there, yes.
It was insane.
You go do the dance.
But I'm saying,
and I realize without physical disc that's not as possible. But how many GameStops now have said, "Oh, we're staying open till midnight"? Like unless it's like the Xbox coming out or the new PlayStation, like.
No, they don't. Yeah, they don't need to do it now.
They said, "Bro, it's 5 o'clock. 7
no, they don't need to do it now.
Closing. Fuck it."
But then also they don't need to do it. They don't need to do it now. And so because my whole thing is now is like with them grading cards, and they're hitting all these markets that, like you said, when the kids just, hey, I want to rip these cards right now. Mom, can I get it graded while we're in the store? Sure, Timmy.
Yeah.
We got you. And it's like right there. You're already a pro member. $25 a year.
Yep.
No shipping.
Now with the pro member,
it's no shipping.
Not to sell the pro member, but you get a $5 coupon every month. So if you don't want to buy anything, you can literally go there, pick up a pack of cards, take it to the front. They ring it up for like $4.80 something, and they go, "Oh, hey, your $5 coupon. You got this for free."
Boom. And they just get it graded right there. If something else comes in, it's $15. That's it. And then on top of that, they insure the card. So when the mama sees that, they goes, "Yeah, it's insurance. Yeah, well, if any lost, stolen, whatever this is, we're insure the card, all this other stuff." That makes people go, "Okay," because they don't know. Like I said,
here's my money.
It's not for us. It's not for people that are going to read pot reports. It's not.
Not at all.
It's not for us at all.
It's not for even the mid-level kind of guy. It's not for them at all. No. It is literally, and this is the beautiful thing that I thought from the rip, is that it's for little Jimmy, little Becky. Like, they go in there, they've got a $15 budget. They bought a used game or a Funko or whatever, and then let's get a card. Oh, let's rip this pack. Okay, rips the pack. Hold on. Yeah. Here's been my thought. When does it evolve into there are physically cards at the shop? That's the next evolution, I think.
I think so. It's going to happen.
It is going to have to happen. That way they physically can hand mom a slab and say, "Hey, this in a raw card is $20, right? We bought this little Pikachu off of, whatever. They ripped it. And now in a PSA 10, this is a $180 Pikachu." So mom can go, "Oh, wait. So there's different grades," and he hands her a 7, and she goes, "Oh, this one does look worse." And it's like when mom starts understanding it's next level. I really believe this is moving towards the right way.
Now you're not going to get you're not going to get that, I guess, that personal knowledge of at a card shop than you will get at GameStop, because they're not going to know the card. They'll know they can tell you the grades and this and this. You go to a card shop, you get more of a detailed of the card and the grading and everything. You're not going to get that at GameStop. You just want to get the basic going. This is a 10 because this is perfect. This is 7 because you see the centering and the lining, or they're going to say, or something like that, or the dent in the card and all this other stuff. Now, when you have physical cards in there at those outrageous prices they got online, there's not, for the consumer that comes in there.
Yeah,
they're not going to search the price on for it.
No,
what the recent comps is,
bro. Nobody's walking in there going, "Oh, last comps on eBay is they didn't do it for video games."
Yeah.
Now here's the other sex appeal.
That's crazy.
Hold on. Here's the other sex appeal. Is I go and I trade in 2 controllers to an old console.
Oh,
and then I got this store credit, but I've also got this Charizard that's just been sitting here. Well, can I just hand this to you guys, and then you guys still give me a little bit of money on them? And I go, "Oh, yeah, actually, we can do that."
You ain't got to worry about selling online. You ain't got to worry about dealing with other people. It's right there.
That might be the next marketplace, guys. As silly
I can't wait
to
see your video from the weekend, guys.
Yeah, we got the
6-hour one.
Well,
that was lit.
No, I'm saying if you're gonna go in and do the process for the GameStop.
Oh yeah. We gotta do that.
We hadn't done it yet.
We haven't done it yet. We got to plan on doing that. Because the crazy thing now, Lionheart did it at first because he's the GOAT, but now Who's it called?
Leonhardt.
Oh, Leonhardt did it because he's a goat. And now all I'm seeing on YouTube is people going to GameStop and like grading. Dude, I'm looking at this going, oh, this is something that people are slowly getting into. Going, well, I mean, it wasn't bad.
Wow.
Especially TCG going $15 a card grading. What do you? I mean, and your car's insured and everything, so you ain't. Come on, that's a process to it. That's all I'm saying. It's like people's ragging on him at first. I'm very curious. Now you have Nat Turner on the board of it. That he's only probably going to do the PSA stuff.
Oh yeah, no.
That's it.
Listen, if you thought that it was bad at a show, because like at the show that I was at, also this goes back into being on 2 platforms. I was walking around a Charizard CGC7 base set 2 with a Super 6 swirl in front of its mouth. I was like asking like a really modest price because I had it listed for an absorbent price online. Everybody goes, "Oh, this little price that you're at, nobody's going to pay that. Nobody's going to pay that. I'll pay you raw price." I said,
"Excuse me,
bro, there's a raw one on eBay that's all scratched up, not graded, for the price that you just offered me, bro. Like, this is a 7. Oh, but it's CGC. Nobody likes it. Bro, you think that's bad now? Wait till Nat Turner's at GameStop. So for everybody who has their cards in a CGC slab that's not like a monster, you should consider to regrade it.
But I think we talked. I think you talked about
thinking about longevity.
I think you talked about this a couple of months ago. I think you was saying the whole, because at first Pokemon TCG was big on CGC, like that was their bread and butter, was all the TCG stuff, this and this. But now you see a trend of now PSA is like taking over TCG now.
They had a lot of specials though, man. A lot of TCG and Pokemon specials.
That's crazy.
Got one going this November right now. Second half of November.
And they bringing them over. And then now it's $15 at GameStop. What do you? That's all it's gonna be. That's all it's going to be. That's it.
Not bad. I mean,
what a strategy.
A base price of $15, right?
This is what we're going to keep hearing. I don't like PSA. They wait too long. Blase. You be the one. You be the odd man out. Good luck selling what you want to. And then on top, like I said, we explained this 2 weeks ago. When somebody was like online going, I like SGC. I don't care if the value's lower. I never heard that fucking shit in my life ever. I never heard that. I had never heard that in my life.
Like HGA. Hold on. You can customize your own label.
You heard about your own label? Oh my god!
Listen, it's got Diddy oil in the background.
It's all blue and green. But they don't want that. Like I said, they don't want. So the people that's still not liking PSA, you might as well just go and get out the hobby because it's basically a takeover. And then on top of that, I feel like, which I think we talked about this before, and with the magazines and comics and stuff, something's going to hit on PSA. There's going to be a surgence of magazines and comics on PSA. It ain't going to happen now. It might not happen in a year. I feel like they're going to have the same takeover like what they're doing at TCG right now. I think they just probably need to, like what you said, they're probably going to need the specials for the magazines and stuff. They're going to run specials.
They're going to run specials. And I am going to hit them up on their specials on
magazines
when
and
they
comics.
When they started up magazines and comics, you will get a good review from Wnba on the stream. We're gonna
That's
try them
going to
out.
be.
We're gonna try them
That's
out.
going to be.
Bananas.
That's all we saying. So, like I said,
Yeah, I
you
want
can
to see
still.
their PSA magazine and their PSA slabs.
I mean,
That's
I'm
gonna be
sure it
interesting.
looks like the oversized downtown did. The oversized downtown looked great.
I
in a
want
slab.
to do that. I want to
It
find
looks
a.
really good, bro. I mean,
I want to find one
it's
and then send it.
obnoxious. Don't get me wrong. You're not sticking it in a fucking.
But
shoe.
it look. But it's not. It
But it
doesn't
does
look
look
like
good. It looks good.
it,
It's not
it's
weird. It's not like the Beckett slab that's just like
sideways.
so much hanging off. Yeah, and you're just like,
Yeah.
Mm.
Or that
I
other
hate
one
the
that you
booklet slabs.
or the other one you dissed at Dallas with the stuff
Oh
with
my
a
fucking
D.
god! You
to-
can
to me,
stick 6-packs in one. Who cares, bro?
Nobody cares. Like this is when you're doing too much. It just doesn't work. You keep it
Yeah.
simple, and you just let it roll like that. But when you do, I can do 6 packs. Good luck in bankruptcy court.
Shit, the people with good ideas are in bankruptcy court. What do you mean? The ones with fucking 6-packs, bro? I don't even think they got a bank loan. The bank looked at them and said, 6 packs? Who gives a fuck?
You stupid dog.
Oh my
Treated
Yeah, that's going to Shark Tank, and they all look at you and go,
Jeez.
"Yeah, we're out."
I'm out. I'm out.
Jeez. Shout out to y'all, man. But yeah, so
Yes.
but like I said, it's it's gonna be something. I'm very curious to see how.
So, how
GameStop's
many
gonna
Paul
do.
Skeens do we have to sell to buy Beckett? Like 3. I think 10. That should be the clip of the week. How many Paul Skeens would it take to buy Beckett?
You need 100 million. Need 60 million probably. We're gonna do like that guy did with the wheelbarrow. You saw that video on Tops?
Oh yeah. With the
We're gonna show up.
All the
We're gonna show up
cards
to
are sold.
we're gonna show up to the auction like that. Here you go.
He cashed out 100K plus, right?
125K. Otani's, I think.
I
Was
believe they
like
were Ohtani's.
I mean, these were like basic. I'm like, duh, yeah. That was like, I mean, what? Those had to be like $2-3 each. Had to
I
be.
think they were rookies, bro.
No, I thought it was this year though.
Oh,
I thought you had to do
no. Oh, you're talking about the buyback program.
the buyback.
Yes.
So they had to be like $2-3.
But
I mean,
okay, so here's my yes. I think the buyback program is a big deal. I can't imagine walking into a shop like that and them actually
cashing out.
Well, no, they can't cash you out. It's store credit.
I mean, still credit.
But hold on. You go to a shop that's not a Cards HQ. Fuck, you go to Cards HQ. How many of us can actually show up with the wheelbarrow before they go? Actually, bro, you got to come back or go somewhere else. Like,
I mean, you have to
like, okay, hey, I'm bringing 10 cards all day. Yeah, no, we're
Right.
cashing you out, trading you out, whatever. Right?
First of all,
dog, you bring in a wheelbarrow.
Right.
Nah,
y'all come sit down with me
2
for a
weeks
while.
to get inventory.
First of all, if you are a buyback program at a card shop, you have to honor it, right?
Nah, I would love to read the fine print.
Yeah.
Before I go too heavy, like, okay, hey, you rip packs? Oh, all day. They're honoring it. You show up with the wheelbarrow. You
Let me
better
know
call ahead, motherfucker. Because
let me know what shop that is. If I can find out the shop, I will wheelbarrow that same shop.
Hey, I'll throw in on that just to talk shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I mean, realistically, so for me with the buyback, it's like I want to know how much I want a list of like if I get this parallel or basic or base or whatever.
Give you that list. Yeah, they give you that list.
I didn't find that list because my whole thing was, especially if they honor it, especially NBA,
Mhm.
I get a whole bunch of Nikola Jokic's, or like a whole bunch of Shays, which is super cheap.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I can spend $1,000 on cheap base stuff or parallel stuff or whatever, just basic Chrome cards, and then that turns out to be $10,000 of store credit somewhere, I feel like, that's because ain't no way.
So the smartest thing you could do at that point is jump onto like a Jordan auto, jump into something like that.
With
Well,
store
so
credit,
you can cash it out. That's my thought.
Right.
With the store credit.
Well,
That's what I'm saying, right?
What am I going to do? Load up on a bunch of Paul Skeen stuff with
Hell no.
that much money? No, bro. Give me a Kobe auto.
Skeens.
Give me a Jordan auto.
Not finna. No. If I get 100, if I went to a store with a wheelbarrow and I had $125,000 worth of credit at that store, yeah, I'm buying a Jordan auto.
If they have one, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Is half of these shops, Amani, if they didn't have wax, they wouldn't have shit. Yes, you could go.
I get a couple flawless cases.
You could go to a Nash Cards. You could go to a Sports Nut, right, in Alabama and Tennessee and all that, and definitely, God, who's the guy that I bought he put out the 500K bounty
out of Hendersonville.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
They could put up $100,000 worth of stuff, right? But not every shop could do that, though.
No, that's what I'm saying. You got to call. Yeah, but when you get it,
more than call shit.
But when you do get it, which I feel like, if you win the fine print, you feel like if they're a buyback, so you have to basically honor it. It is what it is. But if you do get to that point and you got $120,000 worth of store credit,
yeah,
I'm not gonna buy all the wax there. I need something monstrous. Or give me $100,000 worth of car. I take the whole freaking store. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna buy your store. Turn the title over. The deed.
I feel what you said. Listen, Jerry's right. It's like that stores don't have $125,000 worth of product.
No, they may be doing sealed wax, but not singles. Is what
not
I'm
singles.
Saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What, you gonna buy flawless cases? No, I will. I mean, I get a couple, but not like, And then, like I said, just give me a couple of Jordan rookies in there.
Facts.
There's gonna be a couple of. I mean, I need $125,000 worth of. Yeah, I need all that. I might buy a Mercury box just for the hell of it.
No.
Oh, get the fuck out of here!
Give me a Mercury box and then sell that.
I want some dead Hall of Fame.
Dude, they ain't gonna have that many.
That's the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. You got to mix it up. You're gonna have to do the dead stuff and the live stuff. It's gonna be, you gonna have to mix up. You know what I'm saying? Now you can probably get most of vintage stuff, but they're not gonna have like Mickey Mantle sitting in there.
I mean, okay, so going back to a champ, something like that, like you definitely, even if you had some stuff that like, hey, I didn't see here, he'd probably go, hey, I got some cool stuff in the safe.
Yep.
Might have to go take a trip and come back. You know what I'm saying? But like, not every shop's like that, bro. No. I mean, most of these shops, it's literally, if they didn't have breaking, if they didn't have sealed product, they probably wouldn't have 4 walls.
Dude, it's just like, but even Sports Cards HQ, even Cards HQ, dude, they having a hard time keeping product on the shelves.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, and that's a ton. I mean, and it's a popularity thing. It's a good problem to have.
Yes, great problem to have.
But that is the Walmart of card shops.
Yes.
There is no
100%.
That he's the what is it, Sam Walton or whatever, who started Walmart. Like, that is what that is. It's not mom and pop shop. It's not little boy shit.
No.
It's literally,
it's Walmart. Stock the shelves. Because like I said, every time I go in there, they have less and less stuff. Last time I went in there, they had less stuff. I was just like, God damn, this is great. They got nothing here. They've been selling.
But every time they, and I know a lot of people online, they go, oh, it doesn't look like that many people. And you look at it and you're like,
shit,
bro, for the size of that store, man, maybe that's not a lot of people. But I'm still looking at a damn picture of 75 people hanging out, fucking ripping cars. Like
every day, and then you have a trade night every single month.
Yeah,
it's pure gas.
Crazy.
Pure.
I don't think that's what I'm saying. People just don't understand.
Yeah.
They just don't understand how that store operates. And like
Folks
I said,
didn't know what it was going to be.
And with this new Burbank store that's finna pop up soon, I'm very curious to see how that's going to do. You know? Now, with Fanatics problems and everything, which, like I said, Burbank would never come out and say that the new store is sponsored by Fanatics. They would never say that, especially now. They would never say that. But will he regret what he did with Fanatics? That's what I'm waiting on. Because if you have an operation that works, why you put more sauce on it that doesn't need more seasoning? That's my whole thing. And like I said, Fanatics wrote him a giant check to go, we need a store. You know? Yeah. And how much of Cars HQ is this going to look like? Because like I said, you can talk whatever you can say about Jeff, you can keep saying it to him because they ain't nothing but helping him out. Jeff got real money. It is what it is. Yeah, he's doing it right. He got real money. You can say whatever you want to say. Just keep talking about him. Just keep making these videos. You ain't nothing but helping him out. That's free advertising. Ho. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Keep talking about whatever the quarterback he keeps saying. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I mean, it's a real store. You know, so I don't know. We're gonna see. I'm very curious to see how the new Burbank is. Fanatics edition. I'm very curious.
Are you talking about the Burbank show or
the West Coast show, which is basically Fanatic show? No, I'm talking about
how much are you sweating if you're Burbank and you moved all that inventory off of eBay?
That's what I'm saying.
Onto Fanatics, dude.
Onto Fanatics.
Like and this goes back to the multiple platforms.
Yeah.
Because if they said, hey, we're not going to be exclusively one or the other, but we'll be on both. Cool, but when you just go, okay, we're jumping ship from here that's been here
working
for decades. Like my mom knows what eBay is. Hey, mom, just go to eBay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like not and everybody's gonna be like, hey, Amani, will you go to Fanatics? Will I go to what?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for a car.
Dude,
get out of here, kid.
even
you know what I'm saying? Like,
when we do
it's Fanatics, we want to rent, Mom.
When we do auction your way now, it's my strategy on PWCC was locked and loaded. I would get NBA cards, the Mike Baker authentication cards,
NBA,
all day long. Had the heat maps on it, and I can just get those cards for cheap, grade them, and then come out so clean. That was all my stuff. That's why I kept grading cards. I kept doing it. When they took the Mike Baker stuff off, I go, what I need to do now? Like, what I need to do now? Now they have the CGC
authentic
on there. They don't have no heat maps. I cannot trust that.
We just got Temu version. That's it. That's all it is. That's Temu version.
I cannot trust it.
Bro, the NBA, they would literally go, nope, there's a dent in the top corner, scratch on the
front.
All that. And you just don't
take your data away. I need my data, man.
Dude, and I need, like I said, and I was racking up because I could just search NBA autos.
You knew the quality though. You knew the quality. That's the other thing. Like you knew coming into it, nope, all these corners look terrible. They look awful. Don't expect anything great. And then when you get it, you go, oh, a little better than I expected. But obviously, if I didn't know about that, like, I'd be pissed off.
Exactly. But then, like I said, it works. Now, dude, for that, it's been.
Now, what happens if an NBA and a Beckett join up?
It could, I mean, well,
because I think NBA is getting to the point where they're going to slab their own slabs, and
that would be.
No, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Like it.
Not yet, but it's coming. I fucking guarantee you. How is it that I can put a sticker on your PSA 10 and it go from 100,000 to 200,000 because it's a sticker? It's the brand name.
Yeah. They ain't got no pop report. They got a long way to catch up. I don't like it.
But they already have the name, though.
Keep doing what you're doing. They making money doing what they doing, man.
I agree
and
to that,
not a whole
too.
lot of overhead at all either.
That is true. That is true.
They making
that would be the only downfall to getting to.
But could they even go? Can they even go toe to toe with PSA? Because if you're starting a grading company, you have to look at yourself and go, "Can I go toe to toe with the giant?"
What if the goal is to not go toe to toe?
You didn't want. There's no point in doing it.
No. What if you encase a slab? What if like whatever? There's something better than a sticker. That's for sure.
You talking about?
You mean them encasing a already
case slab?
Hold on. Whoa.
I mean,
what are the slab protectors? Now this one, it means it's a black label of a slab protector. Like whatever. Like
they already had the sticker.
Yeah, the sticker's already there. Yeah. I think if they did shows more often than just the national, I think they would kill as well.
Yeah, I just knowing manufacturing, though, man, that's a whole nother like aspect of operation that I don't know.
True.
They'd have to be prepared for. That's a lot that goes into quality of a manufacturing product.
You're right. They do have the name though, a well respected name. Well respected.
I love going to see if I can get one of them stickers.
That is true. I got mine. I still got mine.
Bro, I still got mine too, because every time I show that to somebody who's, oh, hey, yeah, I've got a few Rolexes, whatever, and they look at it and they go, oh, that is a really nice copy. It sets the tone. It's completely different. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's a fucking sticker. It's a 10. I don't care. And it's like, but if this 10's 100 and then this one's 200 because of the stupid sticker, the sticker's not stupid.
Yeah.
No, you're right. But that's But that's just But
I don't want them to start slabbing stuff. Keep doing the stickers though.
That is true. I would not advise them to slab, because you have to, like I said, anybody that's starting a grading company, you have to go. I got to go toe to toe with PSA, because you're not going toe to toe with Beckett or CGC or SGC, anybody like that. If you do, then you're not. If you start a burger joint, you have to go, what's going to make us different with us at McDonald's?
Yes.
Because you have to, whatever industry you start, you have to go, who's the main guy that's doing this?
Yeah. Who's the
when we like I said, it's going to get to the point in this podcast, we're going to look at how can we outshine Joe Rogan?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where that's the mindset of this, of this whole industry right now. It's, we gotta go away. I gotta go after the big dogs. So, but real quick, WNBA draft order was announced. Which shout out to Paige Becker, should be the number one pick if she leaves. It'd be crazy if she don't. But I mean, she making money through college. I'm like, why would you? Why would you go?
Wouldn't be that crazy, right? Wouldn't be that crazy.
A lot of money in college.
Right.
You know, like why would you go? But I understand that. Why, you know? So Dallas
That's
got
so
number one
cool.
pick. Number 2 is LA. 3 is Chicago. 4 is DC, and then 5 is the Bay, which is the new Valkyrie. So shout out to them.
Mhm.
You know, Paige, which I said this before, as a commissioner of the WNBA, you should have did anything in your power to let the Sparks go number one. You needed Paige in LA. This is why the WNBA commissioner needs to go. Needs to get fired because she don't know what she's doing. If you want to build it up, you have to do some David Stern type stuff. Period. And if people don't like it, they'll write a book when you die. They'll be all right. But just know
They be
that.
alright.
Just know what you had to do, what you had to do to make this product great. And right now, looking at the Sparks at number 2,
Yeah.
what are you doing? If I'm Paige, I'm going. I mean, Dallas is an all right team. I don't like the ownership of it, but it's like they don't got a head coach. Why would I go there? It's crazy.
Mm.
But I tell you right now,
Going.
one girl to look out for. Harmony Turner out of Harvard. Bucket.
Mm.
I've been following her for 4. She's a senior now. I've been following her for 4 years now. The only reason I'm following her is because you listen to the Ricky Smiley Warren show.
Oh yeah.
You know Rock T on there, right?
Yeah.
That's his
I've heard
daughter.
many times. That ain't Rock T daughter for
That's
real.
his daughter, and that's the
Surely
only reason.
is,
And
'cause
that's
he
the
used to
only reason
talk
I
about her
followed her.
AAU stuff. Yeah.
Bucket. She was a bucket. Bucket.
Yeah.
So I've been following her. But you talking about now? She just put down 40 the other night.
She's stupid. Damn, for real.
Dog, she's great. She's out here getting it.
Ooh.
Getting it. So
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. Harvard, watch out now. You know, she'll get if everything goes right, she should be top 10 pick this year in WNBA.
Okay.
That's how good she is. Don't put on Indiana. Ooh. Don't have her drop down to 8 and go to Indiana. Don't have her drop down to 8 and go to Indiana.
What pick is the dream? Atlanta or
And
Atlanta?
They're not even in the first round.
What? They didn't traded away draft
Second round, they're pick number 18, which is the second round 6 pick.
Damn. That's weird.
That's a trash organization.
Okay.
They didn't get a new owner also. Very trash organization. Get a new owner. Which I would they probably had to do something with DC because DC got 2 picks in the first round. So I would love to figure that out why they're not even in the first round, but that's a team that's going to struggle for life because they don't know what they're doing over there, and I hate it. But yeah, Harmony Turner.
Yeah, I'm checking old Harmony out.
She's a bucket getter.
That's a good one.
Watch what I tell you. Look, watch what I tell you, and then she's gonna come out. Don't have her fall down to 8. That's all I'm saying. If Indiana gets another shooter on that team that can actually shoot and ain't worry about what Caitlin's doing in life, y'all are gonna hate the Indiana Fever. Y'all gonna hate.
Aaliyah getting rebounds.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Boston.
It's gonna be nuts.
You know, you understand that Aaliyah Boston could probably be the highest paid player in WNBA in a couple years. If the contract if the CPA goes with how they're supposed to go, and they ask for the right amount of money, and the WNBA goes, we can do that. She might be the highest. We're gonna see astronomical numbers.
Yes,
that's all they want. They just don't want to go overseas. And they shouldn't go overseas. What should I tell you?
Yeah, I don't want to see them go overseas either.
No, we don't see them go overseas. But anyway, so, woo. Yeah, we went long today. I told you it's gonna be the longest one.
Who?
So, so like I said, if you're here to the end, y'all are goated. Number one, y'all are legends. If y'all made it to the end, but
that green top baby oil
got pressed down a little bit and twist.
Damn. Oh, the oil. Okay, never mind. And so, cheese. Cheese Louise. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
What Not Wednesdays tonight? YYBO, YAYBO, bookmark. Not this show. Bookmark all the shows, so y'all know. Thursday we got a huge show on Thursday, and let me just say this: the Jerry Petrie show is the #1 sports car show and investing show in the country. We just going.
JP.
It's doing numbers like crazy. The #1 show in investing and collecting is the Jerry Petrie show.
We getting there. We trying to.
We already there. I seen the numbers. Numbers is going crazy right now. Crazy.
Yeah.
We got a super huge guest on Thursday. Monster. Wait till you see what we're talking about.
What not monster?
What not look.
At the crack of dawn, bro. Like the craziest hours, and then tons of people watching. You're just like, whatever. Hey, let's go, man. I didn't think I was gonna be up at 4 a.m, but shout out.
So we got that show coming out tomorrow. My whatnot is also tomorrow. I got a huge lot coming in, and matter of fact, I'm doing an early Thanksgiving show also. Early Thanksgiving show. So bookmark all them shows, and I think Jerry and we're gonna experiment a early morning
type of show.
Early morning show, 1-2 o'clock in the morning show. So watch out for that. Like I said, follow us.
The East Coast, the East Coast people are gonna love it. They're gonna be like, oh man.
West Coast.
I mean, yeah.
East Coast people gonna hate it.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna like you at all. So, like I said, follow us on TikTok, YouTube, okay, Twitch. Yo, the Twitch is. But listen,
Twitch is ham, bro. If I have to remind you just to show me what I need to do to fix the Twitch.
Yeah.
But Twitch is dope, bro.
Oh my god, I love it. I ain't gonna lie. I can see the addiction that streaming has on people. Like, it was so smooth. Like 6 hours went by, it was smooth. Like smooth. We just chilling, chopping. I mean, it was just people was in there. I think the most I got the numbers. The most we ever had watching was like 11 people in there. And shout out to Big John for like interacting and everything. That was super dope too. Like I said, once we try to figure out all the kinks and everything going on with Twitch, like when people add us, like we was getting followers and stuff, and there's supposed to be like animation and stuff, this, but like I said,
we get better every time, baby. Every time.
Dude, Twitch is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just learning, like I said, I'm just learning how to stream, learn the ins and out of it and all this other stuff. But yeah, like I said, shout out to Twitch for doing that. Like I said, also like I said, follow us on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on there. Like I said, bookmark all of the whatnots that's going to happen, because like I said, Christmas time coming up, and also big, which we should have announced this at the first part of the show. I'm probably going to do this, but like I said, our first ever trade night is happening. East Hall 3, Huntsville, Alabama, December 14th. That Saturday. Okay, live wrestling. That's all I was going to say. Live wrestling. So I got to make a flyer for that. All the information is going to go out soon and everything. But December 14th, which is on Saturday, you local, come on out. If you're going 100 miles, local, come on out.
Fly out.
Yeah, fly out.
We're like 20 minutes from the airport, 30 minutes from the airport. Worst with
got no football on that on that weekend. So it's a perfect time to come out to a show.
It's perfect.
Right for Christmas.
One more weekend, right? Last weekend for Christmas. Yeah.
Not last weekend for Christmas. What are you talking about? Is it? Is it?
Next to last
It
weekend for
is.
Christmas. Right. There's one more weekend before Christmas, like the 23rd.
And shout out to everybody who's gonna be in Vegas this weekend. I should be flying. I still ain't booked my flight yet, but I should be out there. Shout out to everybody that's in London. I'm finna go meet. Listen, I'm tired. Listen, I'm tired. I don't feel like hopping on the airplane, but we're gonna see. If not, I'll be in Chattanooga this weekend. And I'm a man. Might do Chattanooga and Atlanta. Might be just circle the block.
Yeah. Come on down 75, yo.
Might just circle the block this weekend. It's gonna be crazy. If I'm not in Vegas, I'm gonna be somewhere. We're gonna be somewhere still on cards.
If we're not in Vegas, you thinking Chattanooga?
Chattanooga and Atlanta.
Oh, bro, we gotta hit Atlanta just to go hit Cards HQ.
You been right?
Hell yeah! I was there the first fucking day they opened. Yeah. I'm OG.
Yeah.
We OG Ananobi.
That was crazy night. Everybody was like, well, you're not going to do it. Like we said before. Like we said on this podcast. Keep talking about them. Number free advertising. Number free advertising for them. Keep doing what y'all doing. This is not a paid advertising. I just know business when I see it. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, like I said.
That's for sure.
Oh, and also Monday Night Vibes. We got 3 more episodes of it. And then I know next year we already planning it out for next year. Huge things coming. You know what I'm saying? Like Washington, D.C. big type stuff coming. Okay? We're gonna have like a meet and greet in Washington, D.C. We finna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, like I said, we are out of here. It's late. We're out of here. But like I said, bookmark all the whatnots. Trade night coming December 14th. All information's on Instagram. Anywhere we're at, just
follow, share, subscribe,
all that. Anyway,
get grandma to subscribe. We
are out of here.
Yeah,
we are out of here. Peace.
Hey, Bo.
Stay out.